You booked close to the con. The listing said 0.3 miles. The photos looked clean, the lobby had a piano. It looked perfect. And yet, every morning felt like a boss fight. Long lines just to touch an elevator, a 5-minute walk that stole 20, a bill that grew teeth at checkout. By Sunday night, it wasn't the panels or the crowds that broke you. It was the hotel. Here's the truth no brochure will ever admit: the worst con hotels aren't dirty, sketchy, or far away. They're the ones that quietly sabotage you, bleeding time, money, and sleep until your weekend is a blur of stress. And today we're exposing them. The distance traps, the elevator hells, the hidden fees, the fake 24/7 food, all the landmines that ruin conventions. More importantly, we'll show you the exact moves that keep you out of them. The distance tax? Let's start with the most common line, 0.3 miles away. On a map, it looks like nothing. On a con weekend, it's a tax that costs you hours. That short walk turns into 18 minutes of crosswalks, barricades, construction fencing, and detours around a VIP zone you didn't know existed. Add a cosplay that hates wind, and that quick stroll becomes a crawl, complete with 3 photo stops you didn't intend to take. Distance didn't change, friction did. Here are the red flags you can spot before you book. A highway or multi-lane arterial between you and the venue. Your quick hop is now a Frogger run with endless lights. Event district overlaps. If your hotel shares blocks with an arena or stadium, assume closures, cops, and crowd spill. A 5-minute walk that passes a stadium gate. On game nights, that gate becomes a wall of humanity. No skybridge or tunnel. In some cities, this one fact is everything. Without it, weather and crowds own you. Wig or armor unfriendly terrain. Brick plazas, staircases, wind tunnels. Every step is slower. What does worst look like in real life? You miss 2 panels over 4 days because you underestimated the back and forth. Your group splits because someone needs a quick repair, and that quick turns into 40 minutes. You skip late night events because you're just tired of commute math. But this is fixable if you know the moves. Book for route, not radius. Use satellite and street view. Look for a continuous sidewalk or a skybridge. Map inches mean nothing if the path is broken. Anchor your night plans. If you want to hit late programming, prioritize the shortest real walk, not the shortest line on the map. 2-mode cosplay, build a travel mode and a shoot mode. Wings collapse, heels swap to flats. Save the pain for inside. Meet smart. Set end-of-night meetups on your side of the venue. Your last commute gets cut in half. Win the route and you win your time. Lose it and your hotel quietly robs you of entire days. But even a perfect route is useless if the hotel itself becomes your bottleneck, and nothing destroys mornings faster than elevator hell. Here's a brutal truth. The most beautiful tower hotel can secretly be the worst place to stay at a con. Why elevators? 600 rooms, 4 shiny cars, and suddenly those elevators are the single slowest part of your entire weekend. Add giant props, armor wings, backpacks, and Saturday morning crowds, and what you get isn't convenience. It's a bottleneck. 15 minutes just to go up 3 floors, 10 more to come back down. Multiply by 2 costume changes, and half your Saturday is gone before you even leave the lobby. The worst hotels aren't dirty. They're undercard, too few elevators, slow dispatch systems, and narrow lobbies where hundreds of people choke into one cramped loading point. Here are the red flags you can actually spot in the photos. Only 2 visible cars serving 15+ floors in lobby shots. That's pain guaranteed. A single choke point vestibule where all cars load. If you see a column in the middle, lines will pile on top of each other. Keycard-only elevators during events. Great for security, brutal for throughput when half your group's cards demagnetize. Atrium glass elevators. They look cool, but they double as sightseeing rides for thousands of curious guests, not line-friendly. No visible second bank. Big towers usually have a far bank hidden deeper in the building. If you don't see it, assume it doesn't exist. What does worst feel like during a major con? You leave your room at 40 for a panel that starts on the hour and still miss it. You skip costume changes because the wait is longer than your break. You even consider the stairs until you remember you're on floor 18 in a wig and boots. So how do you beat vertical purgatory? Ask the hotel directly. Call and ask how many guest elevators, are there 2 banks? If staff stumble, that's a red flag. Request lower floors, levels 3-7 are gold, stairs down in the morning, elevator only when you truly need it. Time your rides, avoid panel turnover times. Leave at 10:07 or 37, not on the hour. Use the far bank, find it on day 1. It's hidden in normal life, but at cons it's the real express lane. Door etiquette, step back 2 paces, don't block with armor. If the car's full, don't argue, wait 90 seconds. Your sanity will thank you. Solve the elevator game and you solve half your stress. But what if the problem isn't moving up or down, it's sleeping at all? Noise nightmares. A gorgeous lobby, glass atrium, a bar that glows at night. Sounds perfect, right? Wrong. Because at a con, beauty becomes your enemy. Atriums bounce, sound like pinball machines. One DJ, one late night meetup, or one group yelling, "Ayo, can I get it at 1:30 a.m.?" and suddenly your room turns into a subwoofer. Add slamming fire doors, early morning housekeeping carts, and elevator dings that never stop, and you've got the stealth reason people look undead by Saturday morning. The red flags show up before you even book. Rooms facing inward to an atrium, every voice floats upward like it bought a ticket. Lifestyle hotels that brag about nightlife. Translation: the lobby bar is a club. Reviews that say thin walls. Believe them. Con crowds double the volume. Floor plans with ice machines or service closets near your stack. AKA 6 a.m. rolling thunder. Event calendars on the hotel website. If your con overlaps a wedding block or sports fan takeover, brace yourself. What does worst actually sound like? Elevator chimes hitting your skull every 30 seconds. A door across the hall slamming like a shotgun on a spring. A bass line that slides straight through your pillow, or a rooftop bar directly above your ceiling. But this is one of the easiest traps to hack. Room request script. Paste this into your reservation notes. Attending nearby convention with early mornings. If available, may I have a high floor, non-atrium, away from elevators, ice, and end of hall. Quiet side preferred. At check-in, politely repeat the ask. If they're full, ask at least for away from elevator ice. Bring control, foam earplugs, soft eye mask, white noise app, binder clip the curtains shut. Roll a towel under the door gap. Small things add hours of real sleep. When it's bad, call once, be specific, and give the room number opposite yours so security can triangulate. Calm works better than drama. Group planning. If your crew is loud, book 2 connecting rooms. One is the social room until midnight. The other is for actual sleep. Don't make strangers pay for your fun. And here's what not to do. Don't argue with a wedding party. You won't win. The fix is asking for a stack move. Different side, different floor. Not make them stop. Noise drains energy, but silence doesn't save you if the bill itself grows fangs. Because the next type of worst hotel doesn't keep you awake, it just empties your wallet. Hidden fees and holds. The bill you see online, that's not the bill you pay. The worst con hotels aren't always the most expensive, they're the sneakiest. They budget for your innocence. Suddenly, your $209 a night rate mutates into a checkout invoice that looks like it's grown teeth. Here's how it happens. Destination or amenity fees, $15-45 a night, covering bottled water, bike rentals, or discounts you'll never use. Resort fees, yes, even in urban hotels now. Parking, $30-50 flat rate, often with no in-out. Leave once, pay twice. Package handling, $5-25 per box. Ship cosplay supplies ahead, surprise bill. Microwave or fridge charges unless you ask for a medical fridge. Wi-Fi tiers, basic free, premium, early check-in or late checkout, sometimes billed unless you have status. Restaurant service charges, 18-20%, automatically added before you even tip. Incidental holds the silent killer, $50 and $50 per night, frozen on your card. 4 nights, use $200, $600 locked until days later. The math is ugly. Rate $200. Tax. Destination fees 30, parking 38, baggage handling total $12,135, not $8,300 nuts. And that's before the $400 hold froze your card all weekend. So how do you defang the invoice monster? Script. Before booking, can you confirm the out-the-door total with taxes and fees? Also, what's the nightly incidental hold and is parking in out? At check-in, could we opt out of the destination fee if amenities are closed? If not, what benefits are included? For fridge, I have medication that requires refrigeration. May I have a medical fridge delivered, usually free? Packages? I have 2 packages arriving under my name on date. What's the receiving fee per item? Wi-Fi, uncheck premium, or sign up for loyalty on the spot to unlock free. Parking pivot if it's no one out, park once. Build your day around that. 2 bonus gotchas to watch. Split reservations, surprise room moves. Call ahead to link them. Third-party sites, is hidden fees. If the out-the-door looks vague, book direct. The worst thing? You don't even notice until checkout, and by then you're trapped. But even if the bill behaves, a hotel can still wreck your weekend if the basics betray you. Because when air, water, and power fail, your body never recovers. Air, water, power. You can forgive distance, you can hack elevators, you can even budget for fees. But when the room itself fails, when the air is stale, the water is cold, or the outlets don't work, you're cooked. The red flags are easy to spot if you know where to look. Reviews that say woke up sweating, that's motion sensor, HEFAC cutting off at night.
Windows don't open, plus stuffy. Recipe for bad sleep.
Reports of lukewarm showers during peak hours. Nowhere to plug my phone. Outlets hidden, half dead, or tied to lamp switches. Breaker tripped when I used a hair tool. Weak circuits. What does worst feel like? You crash at 1 a.m. only to wake at 1:30 sweating because the thermostat thinks you're gone. Morning showers are a coin flip between hot and lukewarm. Your power bank is still empty because the only outlet shut off when the lamp did. But you've got options. HVAC reality check, call engineering, ask them to set constant fan or remove the auto off. Say light sleeper, the cycling wakes me. If not possible, request a box fan. Cheap fix, huge payoff. Thermostat trick, some units hide a fan on mode, tap until it appears. If not, ask for the fan. Humidity rescue, dry AC Rex cosplayers. Pack a travel humidifier or hang a damp towel near the vent. Shower sanity, if water is weak at 8-9 a.m., shift showers to late night or midday. If it never heats, report immediately, they'll fix it or move you. Power plan travel power strip, short cables for bedside. Ask housekeeping for an extension cord if outlets are buried. Card slot hack, if outlets shut off without a card in the wall, leave a spare loyalty card in. Your devices charge while you're out. Bedside USB, if none exist, check the back of the TV for a USB port. Slow but steady. Overload fix, if breakers trip, ask for an end-of-hall room with fewer shared circuits, or style your hair in the fitness room at off hours. Your 3-minute room check when you first enter. Set fan to on, lower temp, plug power strip. Test with phone, run shower for 60 seconds, confirm heat pressure. Peek outside, quiet side, or noisy street. Request a move before you unpack. Because if the basics fail, nothing else matters. But even with air, water, and power lockdown, your weekend can still collapse when your phone does, thanks to Wi-Fi dead zones. Wi-Fi and signal traps. Modern cons live on your phone. Reservations, autograph lotteries, QR tickets, group chats. If your connection dies, your weekend dies with it. And yet, some hotels still sabotage guests with dead zones and throttled Wi-Fi. The worst properties aren't visibly broken, they just quietly block the one tool you need most. The red flags are there if you read the reviews. Wi-Fi keeps kicking me off. Login page never loads. Only 2 devices included. $15 day for premium. Thick concrete towers or basement ballrooms both kill cell signal. Hotels that block personal hotspots. What does worst look like in practice? You wake up at 7:30 to grab an autograph slot. The captive portal won't load. Your hotspot is blocked. By the time you connect, the wristbands are gone. or your group chat dies every time you step into the elevator core. How to fight back. Screenshot everything the night before: QR tickets, reservation codes, maps. Offline doesn't fail. Travel router trick. Log the router into hotel Wi-Fi once, then connect all your devices to your own private signal. Bypasses device limits. Hotspot positioning. Place your phone by the window at waist height. Elevators and bathrooms are RF dead zones. Captive portal fix. Turn off VPN or private relay until login completes. Ethernet unicorn. Some rooms still hide LAN ports. If you see one, plug in. Premium waiver. Most chains come premium Wi-Fi if you join their loyalty program. At check-in, ask, it's free. Because losing signal at a convention isn't inconvenient, it's fatal to your schedule. But even with Wi-Fi solved, your body still needs fuel, and that's where the hotel 24/7 dining lie gets exposed. Section 7, Food and Delivery Lies. It's 11:45 p.m. You're starving after a night panel. The hotel promises 24/7 dining, but the market gate is down, room service is limited menu, and delivery gets blocked at security. That's when you realize hunger is the hidden boss fight. The red flags are always in the fine print. 24/7 market in ads, but reviews say closed by 11. Restaurants that run bar menu only after. No outside food deliveries to rooms. Cashless property pass markets that require room charges. Minibar sensors that bill you if you move items. What worst feels like? $22 cold fries, missed panels while you wait for food, drivers circling the block because they can't get past security. The fixes are boring but powerful. First hour grocery run, water, fruit, shelf snacks, and one no-heat meal. Your day 2 self will thank you. Fridge script. I have medication that requires refrigeration. May I have a medical fridge delivered? Usually free. Delivery playbook. Set the pin to a side entrance, meet drivers at a landmark, and be downstairs early. Off-peak meals. Eat at 11:15 or 2:30. Skip the 30-minute peak lines. Ask on day 1. What's the latest kitchen open within 5 minutes? Screenshot the options. Minibar trap. Request the minibar be emptied, or photo it at check-in and check-out to avoid fake charges. Build a compact eat kit, collapsible bowl, pour, spork, travel knife, tea bags, instant miso, electrolyte sticks, tiny but clutch. Because at a con, hunger is not poetic, it's physics. And yet, even if you manage food, power, and signal, the final hotel trap can still knock you out. Overbooking and surprise policies. Overbooking and policy curveballs. This is the finale, the landmines that blindside even seasoned con goers. First, overbooking. Big city, big con, sold out hotels. Properties oversell rooms, assuming no shows. If you roll in at midnight without a guaranteed late arrival, you're the easiest domino to push. They walk you to another hotel across town. You lose time, control, and usually breakfast. The red flags hit early. Your app won't let you check in. Front desk won't add late arrival over the phone. Your card on file declined for the hold. Citywide sellout, POS, third-party booking, maximum risk. Your anti-walk playbook. Call at 10 a.m., I'll arrive late tonight. Please note, guaranteed late arrival on reservation. Add a valid card in the app before noon. If they try to walk you, I booked here for venue distance. Could you move another guest with flexible dates? If not, please cover transport, rate match, and walk me back tomorrow. Collect receipts, calm specific guests get results. Then come the policy curveballs that turn normal hotels into cosplay nightmares. Vidi locked elevators after 9 p.m. and no guest access. Fix, add extra names to the reservation or meet in the lobby. No props beyond the lobby. Fix, soft prop cases, covered tips, direct to room only. Mask bans in corridors. Fix, flip up or quick release helmets. Save full reveal for shoots. Delivery bans to rooms. Fix, learn the pickup point on day.
Party crackdowns. Noise calls shut down.
Fix, one designated social room. Hard cutoff. Over occupancy. Fire code wins. Fix, be honest. Rotate day guests instead of stacking overnight. Accessibility surprises. Fix, call a week out to confirm shower types, door waits, and skybridge hours. Policy fights never favor you, but planning does. The one-page filter. So, how do you dodge the worst hotel traps without memorizing a book? Here's the quick filter: route, radius. Pick the cleanest walk or sky bridge, not the closest dot. 2 elevator banks. If you can't see a far bank, assume morning purgatory. Quiet side, high floor non atrium, away from elevators and ice. Out the door price. Confirm rate, price, tax fees, parking packages. Signal check. Bad Wi-Fi reviews, use travel router, poor screenshots. Late night reality, verify food after 10 and where deliveries meet. Policy fit, props, masks, and guests know if rules will block your cosplay life. Anti-walk moves, mobile check-in, guaranteed late arrival, card on file. Because the hotel is a multiplier. A good one multiplies your time, sleep, and sanity. A bad one steals all three. Don't chase chandeliers, chase throughput, route, rest, and rules that fit your weekend. Do that, and you won't just survive the con. You'll walk out Monday rested, hydrated, and smug. Because you didn't just survive the chaos, you beat the building.